everybody, and welcome back to a new tutorial by me. You guys have been asking if I would put out some new hairstyle tutorials, so I decided to try and bring you what you asked for. I'm not the best hair person, but I've definitely come a long way in my journey of vintage hairstyling. I still have a huge way to go, but I have figured out some little tips and tricks along the way that have helped me personally learn how to achieve these styles. So I thought that I would kind of share just the honest way that I do my hair, because I'm definitely not a professional, but sharing is caring. So hopefully you guys will see something in my video that kind of helps click and teach you the style yourself. So this video is going to be just a simple victory roll style. I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my victory rolls, from curling to making sure you have the right tease to the actual curl and set of the victory roll. So hopefully this teaches you guys a new way to either get it done quicker, or just finally accomplish that victory roll that you've so been dreaming of. So stay tuned, and we're all in this together. We're gonna learn. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and a new hair tutorial. I haven't made one of these in forever, and I'm sorry for that, but the good news is that I've had a lot more practice, I've learned a lot more tricks, and now I can share more information with you. So I thought we would start off with just a basic victory roll, just two right down the middle, as simple as possible. So I'm going to kind of show you the steps that I take and the products that I use to achieve this look. And hopefully by the end, I will have done something that makes that little thing in your brain click over and say, oh my gosh, I finally understand. And then you will have beautiful rolls too. So I'm going to get prepped, and we are going to get ready to go. Okay guys, so I thought the first thing that we'll do is we will go over the products that I'm going to be using to achieve this style. I will be using a 1-inch Chi flat iron. I can't make a curling iron work, so that's what I use. You don't have to use that. You can use any type of curling device that you want, even those weird ones that look super exciting. No, don't use those. You're gonna need a whole bunch of bobby pins of whatever color that you want. A teasing comb is always definitely something that you're gonna need. And then I have just a regular paddle brush. Now the products that I'm gonna be using to kind of set my style are all by my favorites. Suavecita, I have the heat protectant spray, the grooming spray, and the hairspray. It's a lot of sprays, and they all smell amazing. I just ordered a whole bunch more, because that's definitely something that's helped me learn a lot easier. So I also have their new ultrafine shine spray that they just put out, and I had to have, and it's amazing too, and they're all vegan and cruelty free. So there'll be a link down at the bottom, you know the drill. So what I have is, I just have kind of clean air dried hair. The only thing that's in it right now is the Suavecita, the argan oil. That's all I have in it right now. I let it air dry overnight. And we are going to hit it with a little heat protectant spray. Yes, we are. Just a little here and there. This stuff smells delicious. Delicious. So good. I'm gonna comb it through. Now, I'm definitely not the best when it comes to tutorials. There are many other professional ladies out there that I would say go to, but I will share what I know how to do with you guys. I'm gonna hit it with some grooming spray. The grooming spray definitely helps set my curls better. It helps them last longer. It helps them have a much better, sturdier shape. So I use this stuff every time I do my hair. It's a little tackier, just like me. It's a little stickier in feel, and it kind of helps really get that curl tighter in there. So I'm going to just start curling and setting my hair with my flat iron. I don't really do any particular patterns because I can't. I suck at that. I don't really know how to do the pattern thing, and to be honest, I just get really bored trying to just be really careful, and I just want to get it done. So I just am going to start curling my hair in no real particular pattern. I do use a lot of hairspray as well. A lot of you are probably going, oh my gosh, how much more product is she gonna put in her hair? But to achieve styles like this, you gotta go the long haul. So I'm just gonna start getting kind of smaller pieces of my hair, just kind of small 1-inch sections, and I'm gonna start working my way around my head. This is the important part. You want to curl your sections under. If you curl them in the other direction, you're going to be fighting them the entire time you're trying to style your hair, and nobody wants that. So I'm just going to start working around my noggin and start curling and setting. Usually I'll do this first if I have a photo shoot or if I have somewhere that I need to be and look like if I have to look more than Walmart appropriate, you know what I mean. I'll usually come in here and I'll do my hair first, and I'll set all my curls so they have time to cool and really get locked into that tight shape, and then I'll do my makeup, and then after my makeup is done, that's when I'll take my curls down and I'll start proceeding with whatever style it is that I'm doing. So, but that's all I'm doing. That's how I always curl my hair anytime I do anything. So I'm gonna continue to work around my head, and then we'll meet back here and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, stay tuned. So as you can see, we have a side done. I'm starting to work on my other side over here. You know what they say, all bitches got two sides. Yeah, they do. We're working on my best side right now. So I've been curling my hair like this since I was probably 17. I got my first flat iron, and it was one of those infomercial ones, and it was called the True Ceramic Pro. That's when like everybody wanted a ceramic flat iron because those were the best. And now you got like tourmaline, and you got gold, and you got sidewalk, and you got there's so many different plates now in flat irons that are supposed to be the best, you know, the best for your nest of hair. So I'm just gonna continue to keep moving around my head. All of the curls that I'm doing are in an under motion, because if you were to do out, that would definitely ruin everything. So don't do that. But we're just gonna keep curling, so stay tuned. All right, so now we have our whole get up, our whole do. We're gonna set it with some hairspray, because that's what we do here. Yeah. That's gonna make sure everything is locked and loaded and ready to go. Now, like I said, I don't do any specific curl pattern. I tend to always curl my hair in the same direction. I have it side parted. I curl these ones to this side, these back, and then these ones to that side. I call this the Emily Doll Hot Mess hair set, okay? So we just have all these curls. I feel like a little ballerina. So what we're gonna do now is I am going to set it and go do something. When we say curl and set, doesn't mean just curl it and then take it down. If you have time, you need to try and let it set, because everything will cool. You'll have a firmer, stiffer curl, which is always great. We like things firmer and stiffer. Jeez, I'm so sorry. But like I said, I like to do my makeup while my hair is cooling, go have a cup of joe, go watch the newest episode of Monday Coffee with this bitch. Whatever you have to do, go do that. About 15 minutes is usually 15-20 minutes. You just want to make sure it's cool all the way to the center. That way you have a better curl. If you don't have time, you don't have time. Okay? That's life. And that's going to happen. You're not going to have time to just set it and forget it. You're going to have to get your shit together. So here's this. We're going to let it cool, and then I shall return. Okay, we're back. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start taking out all of my bobby pins and letting my curls down, and that's when we're going to start doing the fun part of teasing and shaping your victory rolls. Now, victory rolls are a very challenging style in the retro hairstyle book. They're definitely the one that most of us struggle with. I don't think I've spoken to a girl who didn't struggle with them when she first started. I know it took me several years to get that down. So do not be too hard on yourself. Just give yourself time. Practice, study. You will get there, boo. I promise. If I can do it, you can do it. Because I am such a stupid when it comes to hair. I struggle. So I'm just taking out all of my curls, and as you can see, you're left with like super springy Shirley Temple curls, and that's what you want. You want a good curl. A good curl is a good start to any vintage style. Making sure I'm getting everything. I always like to leave my flat iron on the counter, and when I know I'm about to take my hair down, I get it kicked back on, because there's a good chance I might have a crazy end somewhere. So even if you don't get a perfect curl the first time out, keep your curling iron on standby so you can. But here's what we got. You see that? You see it? It's amazing. It's glamorous. Sometimes it's really hard to not just leave it like this. This is art. You see it? It's art. I really, I love super springy curls. So we're going to set it with some hairspray again. You're probably thinking, dear God, this girl needs to just calm down. But this is important. This is important. We're building a foundation here, people. All important things need proper foundation building. So our next thing is what we're going to do is we're going to start sectioning off and teasing the pieces that we're going to be putting into our victory roll. Now, you can do victory rolls that are like straight down the middle. You can do them off center. A lot of times I found that it's easier if I just go for an off center. Then I usually get a more flawless victory roll more times in a row. Sometimes when you're trying to make them perfect on both sides, things can get a little obsessive, if you're me. So what we're going to do is I'm going to try for a center part. This is my little tiny Shanku comb. This is what you gotta have, ladies, when the boyfriend comes in and you're trying to do your eyeliner and he's thinking, I'm gonna get those 11s, and you're like, not when my wings aren't even. That's what these are for. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right. So from here, a lot of times I'll do, oh, look at this bitch. You don't belong there. It just doesn't even go here. A lot of times I'll just kind of go from here and I'll be like, do I feel like going further? A lot of times I just set my hair like this and forget it. And it looks great. But today we are going to be doing something more involved. So I'm just kind of going behind my ear and up to kind of section off that piece that we're going to be turning into our roll. Okay, so here is this baby. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start teasing our roll. That's the most important part of this process, because without a proper tease, you're not going to get a very steady roll. So what we're going to do is we're just going to start 1-inch sections. Oh my gosh, there's a ghost in here. That was my boyfriend's little mini speaker turning off. So this is what you want. Think Cameron Diaz, okay? Think Mary. Think hair gel, okay? We want it to stand on its own. We want it to stand for us so we can be lazy. So I'm just going to continue to keep teasing sections. You want to make sure that you have that really sturdy, stiff tease. You don't want it to be no wuss tease. Like, get it in there, girl. Like, get it in there. All up in there, okay? This is going to help keep your roll up for you when you're trying to roll it in. And I found that I wasn't teasing my hair enough when I first started trying to do victory rolls, and that's kind of where I was falling short, is that I was not a good tease. I know. I'm a pinup, and I wasn't a good tease. But I just kept at it, and now I'm a great tease. So we're going to set this with some hairspray. La-di-da. And then you kind of look like a Dr. Seuss character for a minute. It's like cotton candy. You're going to grab that big knot that you just created, okay? And you're just going to start kind of smoothing down the top layer. You don't want to go too deep because you're going to pull out your tease and then, well, you just defeated your whole purpose. You want to be able to cover up the teased part so you can't see it by smoothing down the edges, but you don't want to comb out the tease. It still needs to be there in secret. Shh, quiet. All right. So we are just making sure everything looks dandy. Sometimes I pull in a little bit too much hair right here, so I have to go back in and pull a smidge of it out, because if I don't, I can't smooth down the back that well. All right. So you're just working your roll, smoothing it down. Lie down, Shotzi. Lie down. All right. So we're gonna go for our roll now. So when I first figured out how to do this, I did a trick where instead of trying to start my roll inward, I had it facing behind me. So I have it around my thumb and I'm curling in my ends right there, okay? And I'm curling it down, right? That's as far as it can go. So then I'm gonna try to get my thumb out without messing that up. But now I just have it curled, okay? And then I'm going to start moving it inward. So we're curled down, and then I'm gonna start grabbing it and pulling it inward. And I'm kind of pulling that one side around, okay? Wing. Boom. Now you gotta kind of shape them sometimes. My rolls always come out different, like no matter what. They're never the same. Doesn't matter what I do, they're always a little bit different. So I just kind of like to embrace the roll that I give myself. Whatever it is, we gonna roll with it. Okay, that was too far. So I'm gonna secure the bobby pin. Okay, so sometimes this can be an ugly stage, right? But don't give up yet. Don't give up yet. You just gotta keep working it. this bobby pin's giving us fits. You just gotta keep working it, okay? So that's our basic, that's our goal, right? So we're gonna do it again. Okay, so you have your hair, you tease it, you give it that good foundation, tease it up right, you're a pin-up, that's your job, you're gonna tease it up, show it who's boss, like this. Now the more you work at this, the better you're gonna get at it. So you've gotta practice your tease. That was a huge thing for me. Practice your curling, another huge thing. All right. So we're gonna take that section. We're just gonna start getting rid of the outer frizz to secure the inner frizz. Okay. And you definitely want to have some good hair masks. some deep treatments. The silkening serum from Suavecito really saved my hair because you do a lot of damage with heat and teasing. So we have it curled around our thumb, okay, all the way, curled around. Now I'm gonna pull my thumb out because I gotta start turning this curl, okay? So then you got it curled, and I just start manipulating where my curl is gonna go. Just kind of pulling it forward, holding it. See that? Get your bobby pin. And move it forward just a little bit. Just reach. Okay? And then boom, y'all. Isn't it gorgeous? It's not so bad. Then I kind of smooth and hairspray. You want to be careful. You can get a lot of baby hairs. I like to use my Shanky end right here and spray and kind of lay all my little precious angels down right there. Like that. That's kind of what's great about this. It doesn't stick to your hair, so it's not constantly pulling it off as you're doing it. Here we go. Here we go. All right. There you have it. It looks like a beautiful rose. It's a beautiful rose. So now I'm going to do the other side, and then I'm going to show you guys how it looks all together. Okay, so stay tuned. All right, guys, here is our finished product, our victory rolls. I just left my hair down in the back. You can do all kinds of fun stuff from here on out. You could put a bandana in, you could put a hair flower in, you could do a lot of different fun things. You could put all your hair up and kind of do a curly, kind of like a poodle in the back. It would be really cute. You could do all kinds of fun stuff, but that's basically how I do my rolls. Like I said, the thing that helped me the most was when I would curl it down back and then turned the roll and started working the pin in. It really helped me kind of keep the roll tight and in shape. It just behaved a lot better. That was really the thing that helped me the most when I first started learning. So if you guys are interested in any of the products that I used while I was doing my hair, I have the link in the description. But that's what we got. So remember that it's really important to make sure that you curl and set your hair, or curl any section. Sometimes you don't have to curl your entire head. You could just curl the section that you were going to be doing the victory roll. Make sure that you get that tease in there tight, and just keep practicing because you'll definitely get it. So victory rolls, hey girl. So I hope you guys enjoyed that how-to video of a simple victory roll. I know I'm kind of crazy and all over the place, so thanks for bearing with me if you've made it this far. Remember that victory rolls are a really hard style, and you're not alone in your frustrations and your struggles, so definitely don't give up. It's a little harder of a style, but once you really get that feel for that curl, I swear it's just an all uphill battle from there. If you guys are interested in any of the products I use, like I said, you guys can find the link below for Suavecita. It's an amazing hair care line that's helped me along my journey. But it's definitely one of the best and favorite styles that we all wear, and I hope that you guys continue to get that tease in there tight. If you guys have any questions or you need any help, at the very end of this video you will see all the ways that you can contact me, so do not hesitate to reach out. But that's all for now, so just continue to be yourself, guys, and you will always be in style. I love your beautiful faces, and I will see you next time.